The news at noon is brought to you by Owensboro Health. Get care from Owensboro Health's pulmonology and sleep medicine teams in Owensboro and Madisonville. owensborohealth.org. Evansville police officers located a stolen truck at a shopping center on Diamond Avenue just before noon yesterday using flock cameras after the report of the theft. An officer conducting surveillance watched as two people climbed inside and drove west. An attempt to block its path didn't stop Dan Adams from ramming two EPD cruisers. Adams was pulled from the truck, taken into custody. He faces charges of vehicle theft, meth possession, resisting, and reckless driving. Gibson County deputies were called to the Pilot Travel Center Wednesday night regarding a missing dog. The victim stated that they were in a parking lot talking to a man who identified himself as Gregory Morton from Indianapolis. They said they went inside the convenience store, and when they came out, they discovered their dog, a Mastiff, was gone, and so was Morton. A Vanderburgh County deputy found Morton and the dog at a hotel 6 miles away. Morton was taken into custody and transported to the Gibson County Detention Center on theft charges. The dog was returned. And after more than 75 years, a U.S. Army war veteran missing in action since 1950 will finally be with his family in Norris City, Illinois. Corporal Jackie Lee Thurman was listed as MIA while deployed in South Korea in 1950. His remains are flying to Lambert International in St. Louis, then travel along Interstate 64 to US 45 South on into Norris City. Veterans and first responders are expected to line up to pay their respects along the way. Welcome home, Corporal Thurman. This is WIKY News.
ABC News, I'm Chuck Sievertson. President Trump holding a cabinet meeting at Camp David right now, saying this about the midterm elections and immigration.
If we're not in office, our country will be invaded at levels that made Spain look small time.
About 60,000 migrants have entered a Spanish region from Morocco in the past 24 hours, says a local official. About half have gone back voluntarily, says Spain's government. On President Trump's announced deal on Gaza, he says Hamas agrees to disarm. But Hamas says only later if a Palestinian state is created, something Israel adamantly rejects. New York is suing Kalshi, alleging its prediction market is nothing more than illegal, unlicensed gambling, saying outcomes depend more on chance than skill. Kalshi insists its event contracts are federally regulated derivatives outside the scope of state gaming laws. American oil and gas companies report massive spring profits. This is ABC News.
If you haven't switched to Pure Talk because you're not sure their coverage is every bit as reliable as Big Wireless, why not take them for a test drive? For a limited time, Pure Talk is offering any of their plans for just $15 a month for the first 3 months, including their top-tier unlimited data plan. No contracts, no commitments. Just a great deal on a high-speed network with unlimited data from an American wireless company. Dial pound 250, say Mike Rowe, and let the savings begin.
WIKY News at Noon Market Report. Brought to you by Riverside Capital Management Group and downtown Evansville.
From ABC News, Wall Street now. Stocks were little changed going into the midday. The Dow Jones was ahead 110 points, while the Standard & Poor's and Nasdaq Composite were stuck right around their opening levels. The Iran conflict has reduced tanker traffic through the Strait of Hormuz to a trickle. In response, the major oil companies have raised the price of their refined products, pushing gasoline past the $4 mark on average. The strategy appears to have worked. Most of those oil companies reported massive increases in second quarter profit. Amazon is earning more and spending more. Surging growth in its cloud computing business helped to triple the company's net revenue in the last quarter to over $62 billion. Amazon says it plans to boost capital spending this year by 10%. New York is the latest state to go to war with Kalshi, labeling the prediction market an illegal gambling operation. The state is demanding that Kalshi, which is headquartered in New York City, pay restitution to users who've played that prediction market. Jim Ryan, ABC News.